In the light heavyweight division at UFC Vegas 110, you got Billy Elekana taking on Kevin Christian. This is going to be a high level matchup. Two big boys. Elekana 8-2 from America, Christian 9-2 from Brazil. And this is a guy that he had, first of all, you hear 9-2, he hasn't lost since 2016. But he does have a 5-year gap there without any fights. More on that in a second. Christian is 6'7". That's huge for a light heavyweight. He's 30, so is Elekana. Elekana's 6'3", by the way, so he's still tall, but not 6'7". Christian 2-inch reach advantage. He fights right-handed. Elekana fights southpaw. Now, Elekana lands like 2.3 significant strikes per minute. Christian in one fight, less than 1 significant strikes per minute, and that's because he's a takedown guy. He wants to get you on the ground and grapple. Elekana doesn't land takedowns very often. He had one back at UFC 311 against Bogdan Guskov and then that led to a submission loss. So, you go to the ground, and then your opponent has 2 submission attempts, and he lands it, and you lose. He did beat Ibo Aslan the next time out by decision, so that's a big win. 35-28 in significant strikes, so it's not like he's a big-time striker either. Now, Christian won at the Contender Series against Francesco Mazzeo. He won by triangle armbar submission, and to me, that's a problem for Billy Elekana. Then, he fought at LFA back in January of 2024 against Miguel Porto, and he won that fight by TKO. So he's won 6 straight, but he had a gap in fighting from 2019 to 2024. Not quite sure what that's all about. But before that, he lost to Moises Costa back in 2016. So that's the last time he lost. He won 4 straight fights before that break, and then has won 2 in 2024. This will be the first fight of 2025. But I think he wins it simply because of his submission ability. I think Elekana, when he went to the ground in the one fight, he ended up getting submitted at UFC 311. So, I just believe Christian's going to be too strong on the ground, and forget the 9-2 record. He's more like 6-0, right? In the second half of the career now, he's only 30 years old. So I like him in this fight. Anytime you see a Brazilian getting submissions, look out. In my opinion, he gets to win by submission to move to 10-2, light heavyweight division, UFC Vegas 110.